یہ ان جو MOUs جو سائن ہوئے ہیں ان کو عملی جامہ پہنانا چاہتے ہیں. الحمدللہ کل 7 MOUs ہمارے سائن ہو چکے ہیں اور بہت سے MOUs ہیں جو ہمارے پائپ لائن میں ہیں اور انشاءاللہ وہ بھی جیسے اپنی حتمی شکل اختیار کریں گے انہیں بھی سائن آئندہ کی نشست میں کر لیا جائے گا. اب اس کا نچوڑ یہ ہے کہ ان MOUs سے ٹو بگن ود، اور جیسے کانفرنس نے کل کہا فیز 1 میں 20 ارب ڈالر کی انویسٹمنٹ جو ہے وہ پاکستان میں آ رہی ہے. اور میں سمجھتا ہوں کہ اگر آپ پچھلے ادوار کو دیکھیں تو سب ملکوں کو ملا کے بھی اس قسم کی انویسٹمنٹ نہیں آئی جو آپ کے سامنے آئی ہے. اور یہ ٹائم لائنز دی گئی ہیں اور یہ نہیں کہ بھئی آئیں بائیں شائیں گفتن نشستن برخاستن نہیں ہوگا. جو اس کی اسٹیئرنگ کمیٹی ہے جو وزراء پر مشتمل ہوگی اس کو ٹائم دیا گیا ہے کہ ایکشن پلان آپ نے کرنا ہے اور اس وقت تک کرنا ہے. جو جوائنٹ ورکنگ گروپس 10 مرتب کیے گئے ہیں ان کو ٹائم دیا گیا ہے کہ ہر 3 ماہ بعد آپ نے ملنا ہے. جو منسٹرز کی اسٹیئرنگ کمیٹی ہے ہر 6 بعد ملنا ہے آپ نے. اور جو لیڈرشپ لیول ہے وہ سال میں کم از کم 1 مرتبہ ملے گا تاکہ پراپر فالو اپ ہو اور امپلیمنٹیشن کی پروگریس کو دیکھا جا سکے اور اس کو اوورسی کیا جا سکے. 2 چیزیں میں مختصر اور عرض کر دوں کہ پرائم منسٹر صاحب نے ان کا ذکر بھی کیا اور ایک تو خوش آئند بات ہے دیرینہ مطالبہ تھا ہمارے پاکستانیوں کا کہ جی ویزا فیس پر نظر ثانی ہونی چاہیے. الحمدللہ وہ نظر ثانی ہو چکی ہے، نوٹیفیکیشن آ چکا ہے اور ان کو ریوائز کر دیا گیا ہے نیچے کی طرف لوگوں کو سہولت پیدا کرنے کے لیے، آسانی پیدا کرنے کے لیے اور فیسیلیٹیٹ کرنے کے لیے، ایز آف بزنس کے لیے. اور اسی طرح کل وزیر اعظم نے جو ہمارے حاجی ہیں جو حج کے لیے جاتے ہیں ان کی آسانی کے لیے امیگریشن کی فیسیلیٹیشن کے لیے درخواست کی ہے. اور پھر جو ہمارے قیدی ہیں سعودی عرب میں ہمارے پرزنرز جو ہیں ان کے لیے بھی انہوں نے درخواست کی ہے اور امید کرتے ہیں کہ انشاءاللہ اس پہ بھی وہ حوصلہ افزا ہمیں جواب ملے گا. تو میں اپنی بات کو مختصر کرتا ہوں کیونکہ ٹائم تھوڑا ہے اور آپ نے بھی بات کرنی ہے، پھر آپ کے سوالات بھی ہوں گے. تھینک یو.
Now I would request
His Excellency Adil Al-Jubair, the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs of Saudi Arabia, for his statement.
Thank you. Do you want it in English or Arabic?
It's up to you. I mean, English would be okay.
English?
Yeah, I think English would be okay.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. It's a pleasure to be in brotherly Pakistan, accompanying His Royal Highness Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Defense of Saudi Arabia. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Pakistan have had a historic relationship that spans over 70 years. We are both Muslim countries. Pakistan was founded as an Islamic state. Saudi Arabia is the birthplace of Islam and the custodian of the holy mosques. Over the past 7 decades, our relationship has grown by leaps and bounds. We have strategic interests. We have common interests. We have great cooperation with each other. We have overcome many crises in our region because of our cooperation and the strength of it. There is a desire on the part of the leaderships of both countries to further strengthen and broaden and deepen this historic relationship, and we look forward to doing so with Prime Minister Imran Khan. His Royal Highness yesterday had very productive meetings with the Prime Minister as well as with the expanded delegations. The 2 countries have signed a number of MOUs and agreements, 3 of which involve investments worth in excess of $20 billion. One is for a refinery in Qatar, the port of Qatar, and one is renewable energy, and another one involves petrochemicals, and this is just the beginning. We are looking for ways to enhance the contact between the business communities in our 2 countries. We're looking for ways to institutionalize the relationship between our 2 great nations across the board of all government departments by establishing the Supreme Coordinating Council between the 2 countries, which will involve almost every facet of our governments, whether it's security, whether it's political consultations, whether it's trade and investment, whether it's culture, whether it's all across the board, so that we have a mechanism to continue to work and develop this very important relationship. Our countries face many challenges, and our countries are able to overcome those challenges by closely coordinating and cooperating and working with each other. We work very closely with the Organization of Islamic Countries. We work very closely in terms of multilateral institutions, and we look friendship and cooperation with myself, and look forward to many, many years of fruitful conversations and discussions. Thank you.
Sure. Please, questions?
Yes. Due to paucity of time, we will be taking only 2 questions. I would request Mr. Saud Rais to address his question to the Foreign Minister.
Iran accused you of supporting the Sahran farmers. What would you comment, please? And also for the Secretary Minister, Iran said that you are involved in this fight.
I personally?
I had a word with the Iranian Foreign Minister yesterday, and I assured him that Pakistan was very upset at the incident, the tragic incident that took place. As a policy, we've never condoned such activity. We have rejected and we have always condemned such activity. Iran is our neighbor. We would not want to cause any problem for them. We respect their sovereignty and their territorial integrity, and I'm sure they respect ours. So if there are issues, we can discuss them. If they have evidence, they can share it with us, and we'll be helpful. We have been dealing with these situations in the past. We have cooperated with each other to overcome these difficulties, and we will do so in the future as well.
I think it's very strange coming from the Foreign Minister of the world's chief sponsor of terrorism to accuse others of engaging in terrorist activities in Iran. Very, very strange. Iran has been, since the Iranian Revolution of 1979, the chief sponsor of terrorism. Iran established terrorist groups such as Hezbollah in Lebanon and the Houthis in Yemen. Iran has been implicated in terrorist attacks in South America, in Europe, in Saudi Arabia, in other places. Iran has been implicated in smuggling weapons and explosives to terrorist groups. Iran has been implicated in interfering in the affairs of other countries, and in providing weapons and training and safe passage for terrorist groups. Iran has been harboring virtually the board of directors of Al-Qaeda, including Osama bin Laden's son, since the events of 9/11. Iran has been facilitating the transport of terrorists across its territory. And so the last country in the world to accuse others of supporting terrorism is Iran. Saudi Arabia has been the victim of terrorism. We have been vigilant and we have been unmerciful in going after the terrorists and those who support them and condone them and finance them. We will continue to do so. We wish to eliminate the scourge of terrorism from the face of this planet, and we hope that every country in the world will do its utmost to do so. I believe that the Iranians are going through difficult problems. The Iranian regime is facing pressure from its own public, and so the Iranian regime is trying to deflect by trying to blame outsiders for the problems of it.
The other was Pakistanis who are incarcerated there, how to help them, how to seek a pardon for them. And then when these investments take place here and opportunities are created there, and Saudi Arabia is promoting tourism, Saudi Arabia is building new cities, they're going to be building new infrastructure. Pakistani manpower has been very constructively engaged there. They have been they have contributed to the socio-economic development of Saudi Arabia, and there will be new opportunities created, and we expect in those new opportunities that will be created that there will be more room for skilled and unskilled Pakistanis over there. The reduction in the visa fee is also going to be helpful for the diaspora.
The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has been hosting citizens of Pakistan for virtually 70 years. Pakistani citizens have contributed to our development. They came to Saudi Arabia as doctors, as engineers, as educators, and as skilled and unskilled labor. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has sent many students to study in Pakistan, whether in your medical colleges, in your universities, as well as in your military academies. So the relationship runs very, very deep in terms of the people-to-people exchange. We have more than 1.5 million Pakistani citizens living in Saudi Arabia. They are law-abiding, they have contributed to our development, and they are most welcome in our country. I believe that as Saudi Arabia continues to grow and develop, there will be more opportunities available in the kingdom, and I believe as Saudi investments in Pakistan increase, they will generate more opportunities even in Pakistan itself. So the relationship runs very deep. The relationship is very important, especially on the people-to-people level, and we continue to work on making sure that it remains so.
Thank you, Foreign Ministers, for your time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This concludes our session.
I can.
Thank you. Yes. You want to take a couple more?
Okay, go.
Maybe we can take.
You can?
More? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We can take
5 minutes.
Okay.
Wait, please. The next question would be from Mr. Hamad Al-Mahmoud.
Maybe like Excellency. Maybe 2 more.
Yes, 2 more.
All right. Now I request Mr. Naveed Akbar from DawnNews for this question. Sir.
Sir. Thank you. I'm not a mediator, by the way. Sir, public service. Please behave the point. Okay. My question to board of excellency. Sir, what strategy can the two countries adopt together for adopting common roles in tackling digital issues?
For?
Tackling digital issues. What strategy issues? Regional issues. And secondly, what will be the Supreme Coordination Council role in framing the future relationship of two countries?
The Supreme Coordination Council, if you look at the scope and ambit, it's very wide. All areas of interest are covered in this, whether it's trade and investment, security, defense, intelligence sharing, energy, you name it. Everything is incorporated in that. So it's a very wholesome design, and the architecture is very well laid out. It is institutionalized, it's structured, it has timelines, and then the two leaders will be overseeing implementation to see whether progress is being made. And there are glitches, we will overcome those glitches, from time to time. So it's a very comprehensive plan, mechanism that has been put in place, and inshallah, we hope this will deliver. We will deliver through this mechanism in fulfilling the vision of the two leaders. As far as the regional issues are concerned, Saudi Arabia and Pakistan have had commonality of views on a host of issues, and we have worked closely together in the past, and inshallah we will do so in the future as well.
I think my brother, the foreign minister, covered everything exactly the same way I would cover it. So if I were to respond to the question, I would repeat exactly what he said.
Yes.
Anas?
Thank you. My question is for the Saudi Foreign Minister. So what is the exact mechanism, or what is the exact way forward to turn these MOUs into working contracts? Because in the past we've seen a lot of MOUs being done, but not constant follow-up, and nothing constructive has come out of all of this. So what is the exact way forward, and a timeline of events perhaps can explain? Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know that I would agree with the premise of the question, that we have seen many MOUs that have not been implemented. We signed MOUs as a first step to pointing in a certain direction. For example, we signed an MOU for the construction of a refinery in Gadar for about $10 billion. Now that we have said that this is our intention to invest, and it's Pakistan's intention to accept that investment, now the technical people will look at it, the finance people will look at it, the plans will be drawn up, and then you take it to the next level. So that's our intention. The same with renewable energy, the same with petrochemicals. Our objective is to ensure that we participate in Pakistan's economic growth. We believe very strongly that the government of Prime Minister Imran Khan is determined to take Pakistan to a higher level. We believe that there is great potential in Pakistan for investments, and we want to be part of Pakistan's growth. So this is not charity, this is an investment. There's a benefit for both sides. And if we didn't believe in Pakistan, we wouldn't be looking at investments like this. So that's how we intend to move forward. With regards to other areas, for example, the security cooperation is ongoing. We have very, very close ties in terms of counterterrorism and so forth. The military-to-military relationship is very strong. The people-to-people relationship is very strong. The cultural relationship is very strong. The idea of establishing this coordinating council is to make sure that we don't sit on our laurels, that we make sure that we have a roadmap, and that we make sure that we take an already very, very strong relationship and make it even stronger. It gives us a roadmap, and it gives us targets that we achieve and that we aspire towards, and in the process it enhances the already strong historic relationship between our two countries.
Sir?
May I just quickly see, the idea of these joint groups is to convert these proposals into specific projects, and obviously experts and technocrats will be part of these groups.
Mr. Hamza from ABP.
Thank you, sir. Hamza Imam from Associated Press of Pakistan. My question to the visiting Honorable Minister, as His Highness Crown Prince is in Pakistan, it is a great depiction of strong bilateral ties between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. And we just have stated that Saudi Arabia has strategic interest with Pakistan. My question is, to what extent Saudi Arabia will stand by Pakistan, particularly in the developing scenario of the region, and Pakistan is facilitating the negotiations in Afghanistan, and our neighbor India has always been blaming Pakistan if whatever is the wrong development is taken there in India. Thank you.
We have been working with Pakistan and Afghanistan, as well as the United States and the United Arab Emirates, to try to facilitate an agreement between the Taliban and the Afghan government so we can move Afghanistan towards peace. We believe that if the situation in Afghanistan stabilizes, it will be to the benefit not only of Pakistan, but to the region as a whole, including Saudi Arabia. And that's something that we're working on. With regards to the disputes between India and Pakistan, our objective is to try to de-escalate tensions between the two countries, neighboring countries, and to see if there is a path forward to resolving those differences peacefully.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This concludes our...
Thank you.